based on the internet. It's just that we're just kind of treading water here, trying to make some money in the meantime.
Well, this is it's such a great area to be in. I think with the stimulus that was passed earlier this year, there was, you know, government money going toward medical offices to get more medical records electronic. And so I'm wondering if you're targeting medical practices here, because I think those medical practices now have an incentive to do this.
Have you ever tried to get money from the government?
Yeah. Can you get an advance from the licensing company or marketing dollars, at least from the licensing company?
We've tried that. That is not going to work because, of course, it's a new product to them. I mean, they're investing about almost 300,000 euros into this, and you know that they're not going to pay us anything up front. They told us that. So.
But if you go back to them as marketing dollars, it might be a little bit more of an incentive. A lot of times they won't give you an advance up front because they are putting so much money into product development and inventory development. But if you go back and say this is a resource strictly for marketing, it's going to come back to you, it might give them a different incentive versus just a advance towards
I agree with that. We will certainly try it. May I give the website?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. It's www.hcemr.com. And I'd love for you guys to take a look at it and just, you know, give it opinion. I mean, obviously all of our contact information is on it. It's a great product.
Thank you for calling. It was great to hear from you.
And I thank you for your assistance. Bye-bye.
Oh, and have a fine day in the fine state of South Carolina. You're over here, huh?
I mean, good for her. You know, that's what I love about all this, is that people come in and they have all these amazing ideas and things you'd never even think of. Well, like diesel engines and things like this.
I'm surprised she can't get any stimulus money for this, though. I mean, really, medical records is one of the main focuses. She should get on government websites and take a look, because they really are trying to give money for this. And, you know, you don't necessarily need a lobbyist. You just need to get to Washington and figure out. But the websites will really tell you where to go. Just start looking for medical records and technology, because it is a big focus of the stimulus plan.
And again, the reason, like during tough times, you see some of the greatest ideas and companies started, and Dennis has written in, and it's kind of evidence of that. Dennis from Georgia writes, I've been jobless for over a year, and I'm getting unemployment. I want to start a small business. Is there a business model or method I can use that would allow me to control my salary drawn from the business so it wouldn't jeopardize my unemployment payments until I can create a substantial income? That's actually a very good question. Colleen, do you know the answer to it?
Wow. Well, I think it's positive that he's thinking that he'll be able to draw a salary from this business that he hasn't yet created. So
he's working.
Wow.
Well, it kind of, this sounds, well, it actually illustrates it actually illustrates the concern about extending unemployment benefits to the point where they're 99 weeks in some places, that it doesn't encourage people to actually go out there and get a job that pays you money.
He's trying to skirt the system a little bit. I mean, I guess the only upshot is that the new business can be perceived as a hobby for a few years, especially if he's losing money, and then that wouldn't entail him getting a salary. I just think that I think you're treading on.
I think it's best to try to use the small business to transition yourself. I mean, eventually one's not going to run out of unemployment. So the most important thing is to use this time while you have this bridge to create something that will give you the longevity of the future. So rather than worrying about drawing a salary, I'd use this time to build something that would be sustainable income for the future. You're going to be investing more than taking when you first get started. I mean, everybody thinks it's so easy to start a business. It's not. I think it's a great thing to do during difficult times. I think that's how we've moved into recovery throughout recessions, is people using their, you know, innovation and entrepreneurship to create small businesses. But let's not underestimate what it takes. So I think the first focus is building a bridge to a future rather than double dipping on unemployment benefits.
Very good advice.
And I'm going to hope, since he's unemployed, I'm going to hope that he got a severance package. I don't know where he was working before, but he can use that as startup funds for this business.
That's a good idea.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
877, everybody, 249-9626, or yourmoney@foxbusiness.com, or twitter.com/yourmoney. You can reach us either one of those three ways.
We got like 18 minutes left, so get on the phone and get in touch. We'll be right back.